And she has always loved helping in my business, but always wanted to take the demos. Every 3 months, when we have new products and I would open up one of each, she asked if she could have the demos. And now she has her own demos. And it was just one of the greatest joys of my life when she was a senior in high school, texted me and asked if she could ever join Mary Kay and send for her kit because she had the money saved up. And she wanted to come to our meetings and be trained before she went off to college. And she did exactly that. And wow, went on to become a sales director, earned her free card just last month while attending NDSU full-time to get her business degree. It's her second year there. And as you can see tonight, she totally inspires me. And many days I'm like, wait a minute, wait for me, I'm supposed to be the leader. And she just totally is just an inspiration to me and I think everyone around her. So please give a round of applause for Kassandra Kambeitz.
Making the decision to do whatever it took to be here at this retreat with all of us. Out of almost 3,000 consultants in our area, you are here and you'll be blessed by being here. I can promise you that. Because it was a year ago that I caught the dream that I wanted to be a director. And so I'm going to share my story with you, and I hope to inspire you all to dream big like I did 1 year ago. Technically, my journey with Mary Kay began last January, a little over a year and a half ago. However, my real journey with Mary Kay began when I was 5 years old, like my mom said, when my mom signed her beauty consultant agreement. I grew up as an MK kid, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. I was taught at an early age to dream big and to have an amazing work ethic, and if I wanted something badly enough, I could have it, thanks to my parents. Each day, my mom makes me so proud to be her daughter, and I was and still so proud of my mom. I always knew that someday I'd be in Mary Kay, but I wasn't sure when or how much I would do with it. But one day last year, I texted my mom during school and asked if she thought it would be a good idea to send for my starter kit even though I was still in high school. Of course, she thought it was a great idea. So I got home from school and signed up. I already had another part-time job at a bridal store, and I was still in high school, so I thought this would just be another opportunity to earn some extra fun money during prom season and during the summer. We did my first party together, and it was so much fun. I went to every single meeting during the rest of the school year and summer and had so much fun just playing with makeup. Then it was time to start getting ready for seminar last July. I wanted to go to my first seminar so badly as a red jacket. So I set a goal that I would achieve red jacket status in time to have my jacket delivered to me and ready to go by seminar, so I wouldn't have to worry about so many different outfits while I was there. With just a couple weeks left to go before seminar, I did it. It was my first goal in my business, and it felt so good to achieve it. Seminar was absolutely amazing. I can still remember how awestruck I was by absolutely everything. The most memorable thing, though, was hearing the success stories of so many women who were once in my shoes. I had tears in my eyes for most of seminar. I knew then that someday that would be my lifestyle. I went to college at NDSU, though, still with a degree in nursing. That was always what I was going to be when I grew up. But then in October, I came to Mapleog. I'm not sure what happened in those 2 days, but I knew without a doubt, after I went on the dream walk that you all will have the chance to do tomorrow, that as soon as Monday came and the college offices were open, I was switching my major to business, because I was going to be a Mary Kay sales director, so why wait? I was not going to wait for some day when the perfect time came along when I was done with college looking for a job. But let me tell you, it wasn't always so easy for me. I attended Brianna, Trish, and Jody's meetings in Fargo every single Tuesday, and it was always my goal to bring guests to every single meeting. I have heard over and over in Mary Kay that the top women have gone through the most obstacles, and there were many weeks where I would get ready, walk out to my car in the freezing cold weather, set up for my guests, and they didn't show up. I wasn't going to miss a meeting though, and I wasn't going to let that stop me, even when I locked my keys in my car 15 minutes before I had to be at the meeting. I found a way to get there. And after those Tuesdays, when I was upset because my guests couldn't come, and I felt like I worked so hard to prepare for them after classes, I would call my mom on the way back to my dorm, trying not to cry. But at the end of each phone conversation, my mom would always say, "Kassandra, just keep going, keep working, and you will be blessed. Blessings will come." So that's what I did. I kept going because I trusted she was right. She had been in my shoes and knew what it was like, and Mom is always right. Then came time for my mom and the other directors to get ready for Leadership Conference in Houston. For the first time ever, the company opened this conference up to any future directors and DIQs, not just directors. I made the decision only about 2 months before it was time to go, that I was going to complete the qualifications to be a future director so I could go to Houston in January. That part wasn't the hardest part. The most difficult part was making arrangements with my professors and getting permission to be able to go, since it was the start of a brand new semester and I was missing the first days of classes. I brought my laptop to the airport and emailing and calling professors up until takeoff to make the final arrangements. Make a way, find a way, because I was going to Houston. While in Houston, I made the decision that I was going to go to seminar as a brand new sales director. I went to Houston with 2 of my dear friends that I met at Maplelock for the first time last year, and one of them is Roxana, who is here today. It's hard to believe that 1 year ago today was the first time we met. It seems like a lot longer, because together we have traveled this journey even though we live miles apart. Roxana and her sister Karina and another fabulous lady from Ohio all went to Houston as future directors in our red jackets. I remember like it was yesterday, sitting with those 3 ladies waiting for the next class to start. We took a picture of all 4 of us in our red jackets, and after taking the picture, we made a commitment and pinky promised each other that we would be at seminar in our purple director suits. I decided I was going to submit for DIQ in March. But with just a week and a half left in February, I still had not met my goal to be able to submit for DIQ. And once again, I heard my mom's famous words, "Keep going, you will be blessed." With about a week left in February, my mom came to Fargo to do a meeting. That night, 3 of my guests joined my team, and they ended up being my last 3 active team members to be able to submit to be a director in qualification. Mom was right again. My blessings came all at once. As you may or may not know, the qualifications to become a director must be met in 4 months, but you can finish sooner. Each month you have to meet a minimum requirement to be able to go on to the next month. I went through so many different emotions during DIQ, especially my very first month. I wasn't sure what to expect or how I was ever going to be able to get this done. I remember sitting in my living room when I was home from college for a weekend, adding and re-adding my totals and wondering where the rest was going to come from, and then crying. My mom once again said, "Kassandra, just keep working and don't worry about the numbers. Your blessings will come. None of us knew where our team members are going to come from, but God knows, so just do the work." I felt like I was on a roller coaster during those 3 months of DIQ, from feeling excited and on top of the world to feeling discouraged and upset. At times, it didn't seem like it'd be possible, but looking back, it really wasn't that hard. Of course, I knew it wasn't going to be a piece of cake, but when I look back, it wasn't that bad. Even with going to college full-time and having another part-time job, it still worked out. That's the beauty of this business. It's flexible, so you work it around your life. We ended up finishing the qualifications in 3 months, and I just have to brag about my unit a little bit. Our unit was ranked in the top 10 DIQ teams in our seminar division that 3rd month. I cannot say enough great things about my brand new unit. We are young. The age range of our unit is age 18 to 22. The oldest is 22 years old. But we are powerful. Each week they fill the meeting room with beautiful guests. They have huge goals for their business, and they are each other's biggest cheerleaders. Each of them has a heart of gold, and they would do anything to help out with a team goal. Because of my amazing unit, September 30th, we officially finished qualifications to be a free car team. Like I said, this journey wasn't always so easy. I had my challenges and obstacles just like everyone else. Going to college full-time, being up until 3 a.m., sometimes working on homework, working part-time at a daycare, spending time with friends and family, it was all sometimes hard to balance. But what made the difference was the decision I made. I made a commitment, and I was not giving up. I was not giving up because I made a commitment to 3 other girls, and we were doing this together. I wasn't going to be the only one who failed, even when giving up would have been easier. I chose to pay now so I could play later. Those 3 friends I was telling you about earlier at Leadership in our red jackets, we all went to seminar as brand new sales directors. To this day, at least twice a week, we check in with each other, see how each other is doing, and cheer each other on. We have already made our next goals together to not only drive free, but to drive pink, and of course, the ultimate goal, to become the youngest national sales directors in our company together.
Woo!
Yeah. I will be home with my children someday instead of sending them to daycare. I will be able to give my children choices. I will teach them that they can do anything they want as long as they believe and are willing to do the work. I will drive free for the rest of my life, and I will travel the world Mary Kay style with my family and Mary Kay friends, and I will never have to worry about not enjoying my career. But most of all, I will take Mary Kay's mission to heart by enriching women's and families' lives, and you all can do this too. I have a few things I want to share that have without a doubt helped me since the beginning of my journey. The first and most important to me is commitment. I believe that if you are committed to your business, you can do anything. I think many women in Mary Kay join are so excited right away, and then you hear a lot of women say, I just got so busy and didn't have time for Mary Kay. But let me tell you, everyone is busy. Everyone is busy. There is never going to be a perfect time to accomplish your goals in Mary Kay. Right now is the perfect time. I'm sure we all either have jobs, or going to school, have kids, or all of the above. But that's the beauty of this business. It never has to be the perfect time. I believe if you're committed to your business, you will make it work despite your busy schedule. I built my business by working my Mary Kay one night a week at the weekly meetings. But I gave my best one night a week. I did not compromise anything when it came to attending success meetings and being at company events. If my friend's birthday just so happened to be on a Tuesday night and everyone was going out to eat, I would go to my meeting and join them later. Everyone knew that Tuesday nights were my Mary Kay nights. I will not take classes that interfere with my Mary Kay nights. Next week, I'm going to new director training in Dallas and missing 2 exams and making them up when I get back. But when you're serious and committed to your business, others will understand. My professors and former bosses have been nothing but understanding because I explained to them the importance of my business, and I have made sure that they will not schedule me on Monday nights or on Tuesday nights. I have never missed a company or area event because I believe that those who show up, go up. I treat my business like any other normal job because it is my job. And the last thing I want to share with you that always kept me going forward is to always have a goal. No matter how big or small your goal, just have one. Have a goal that motivates you and keeps you excited. Whether it's doing 30 faces in 30 days, moving one step up the career path, being a star consultant, whatever your goal is, stay focused and committed to your goal. And make a goal poster or tracking sheet of some sort. Have it somewhere where you can always see it. And be willing to be held accountable for your goals. Find a running partner who will run this marathon with you, like Roxana and I. It's so much more fun to go through this journey with a friend and someone who pushes you to reach your full potential. So if you find a goal you're passionate about and stay committed to your business, you will be so successful. I believe in you, and I hope you have a fabulous time here at Maple Log, dreaming big and making memories to last a lifetime.